Welcome to our Health and Wellness channel. Today, we're diving into a critical topic that affects us all: ultra-processed foods and their impact on our health. Recent research highlights a worrying connection between ultra-processed foods like chips, soda, and hot dogs, and an increased risk of stroke and cognitive impairment. This study tracked over 30,000 participants aged 45 and older for an average of 11 years. Out of these, 14,175 were studied for cognitive decline and 20,243 for stroke risk, with none having prior histories of these conditions. By the end of the study, 768 participants were diagnosed with cognitive impairment and 1,108 experienced a stroke. The findings are alarming. Consuming just 10% more ultra-processed foods led to a 16% increase in the risk of cognitive impairment. Conversely, those who ate more unprocessed and whole foods saw a 12% decline in cognitive impairment risk. When it comes to stroke risk, greater consumption of ultra-processed foods was linked to an 8% increase. However, eating more unprocessed foods correlated with a 9% decreased risk of having a stroke. Interestingly, Black participants faced the highest risk, with a 15% increase in stroke risk linked to high consumption of ultra-processed foods. But what exactly are ultra-processed foods? Let's break it down. Ultra-processed foods are made from substances extracted from foods, such as fats, added sugars, and starches. These foods undergo multiple processes like molding and extrusion and contain numerous added ingredients. Some common examples include soda, chips, candy, store-bought ice cream, and hot dogs. On the other hand, processed foods like canned beans and tofu have been altered but are not inherently harmful. Unprocessed or whole foods include items like fruits, vegetables, and nuts, featuring minimal added ingredients. It's shocking but true. Ultra-processed foods comprise almost 58% of Americans' total caloric intake. They also account for nearly 90% of the energy derived from added sugars in the American diet. The broader implications of consuming these foods are stark, with links to over 30 health conditions. A review of 45 studies found significant correlations between ultra-processed food intake and various health issues. For instance, every 10% increase in ultra-processed foods in one's diet raises the diabetes risk by 15%. Women consuming 9 or more servings of these foods daily have a 50% higher risk of depression. Moreover, high consumption of ultra-processed foods correlates with a 4% increased risk of all-cause mortality. To minimize these risks, health experts recommend shopping along the perimeter of grocery stores. This strategy helps avoid ultra-processed items typically located in the inner aisles, promoting a healthier shopping basket. In conclusion, the evidence is clear: reducing ultra-processed food intake could significantly benefit our health. Opting for whole and minimally processed foods not only lowers the risk of serious health issues but also supports a healthier lifestyle. Thanks for watching. Remember, making small changes in your diet can lead to big improvements in your health. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more insightful content on living a healthier life.
International College of Fitness and Sports Science.
Join us for your professional certifications.